up this morning, my house was gone. Oh my, them vexatious lawyers and their AI made me cry. With their fancy robot filings, they took my roof and walls. Now I'm living in a box down on Codunk Row, y'all. Oh, Codunk Row, where my cardboard castle shines. Please said I'd be homeless, but I'm doing just fine. Got a box with a view, and I'm laughing at the pain, making the best of it, dancing in the rain. Fleas out there hollering, told you you'd lose it all, but I got a cardboard penthouse standing 10 feet tall. Hung some tinsel on the flaps, got a tin can chandelier. Codunk grows my kingdom, and I'm the king round here. Oh, Codunk grow where the stars are my life. Flea thinks I'm down, but I'm partying all night. Got a tarp for a blanket and a smile ear to ear. This box life, so who pass me another beer? Them AI red lawyers thought they'd break my soul in two, but I'm strumming my guitar with a Codunk barbecue. Flea's jaws on the pavement, he can't believe my style. I'm living large in a box, rocking mile after mile. Got a mattress made of bubble wrap, pops when I lay down. Got a straight board estate. Codunk grows my new home, and I'm feeling great. Oh, Codunk grow where my spirit's still free. Flea's talking trash, but he ain't got nothing on me. With my box and my pride, I'm as happy as can be. This cardboard life's a riot, come and party with me. So here's to them lawyers and their AI machine. They took my house, but I'm living the dream. Codunk Row's my playground, I'm the king of this lot. In my cardboard mansion, I'm giving all I
And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It's me. We are live. Yes, we're live, chat. This is not pre-recorded. We are live with that umbrella guy in the afternoon. How you doing, Todd?
I don't know what time it is. I'm confused.
I know. We're going early today because I have another concert to go to tonight. I am going to see Melissa Etheridge and the Indigo Girls. Throwback to the 90s. I'm excited about that. And, you know, it is fall in New York. It hit us today. It is cold. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I got my little paws wrapped around my coffee mug, my little hot coffee. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
It's
And
nice
man,
here.
I'm excited. Is it? What
Yeah.
kind of weather do you have?
Oh, it's nice. It's like go outside. There's a little breeze, you know. It feels like fall.
Yeah, it feels like
Nice.
fall.
Nice.
It's like 60 in the 60s here. It's
76 here outside.
76 feels like fall to you? Wow. That feels like summer to me, 76.
Oh God,
That's
man.
great.
Yeah. My inside of my house is like 67. So, that's my comfort place. Yeah.
Man. Bye. I'll tell you what. Boy, my thumbnail caused a whole lot of, I don't know, like panic attacks.
Well, what it proves too is that some certain people are hanging on your every word. They're like, I'm not paying attention to her.
Yeah, I don't watch her show, but I am going to comment on every single thumbnail and thing that she does. This is so funny, you guys. I mean, this just popped up. So it's hilarious. Lisa, keep doing it. Felisa, keep on doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is just giving me more content. Like, thanks for it, I guess. But it's funny. Let's bring this up because this cracks me up. Let me find this here. There we go. All right. We got this new posting from Felisa Flea. She is freaking out. No content mug. I just received this one and had to screenshot it. And she's talking about my thumbnail. It's already a
she
lie.
received it from a notification, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I don't listen to the shows.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same person we heard. We heard clips where our birthday song was playing in the background, so they totally don't listen.
Yeah, she's literally listening to us during her live stream, which could explain why she has so many long pauses and dead air, and why it's so hard to listen to, because she's actually listening to us while she's trying to do a live stream. That's funny. But she says here, this is already a lie, misinformation, and speculation all in one. Thumbnail, check. Recording, waiting. I don't know what recording means. Beggin' Megan, yep, that's me. By the way, if you want to send super tips or YouTube super chats, both of them are available to you. I forgot to pin it to the top. Thanks for reminding me, Felisa. I gotta, in case you guys want to send breadsticks, I'm here begging for them every day. Super tips. I'm going to put the link right here. AI fun. I'm going to put it in the chat. Here is the link. I'm typing it as we speak. supertip.gg/Megan Fox. If you want to send a tip and you want to support the show, you can do that. You can drive Felisa crazy, make her scream with agony, roll around on the floor like a vampire hit with holy water. I mean, she's really something. She just has a whole lot of problems with other people being able to make a living entertaining folks, just because, she can't do it very well. She doesn't entertain anybody. It's all that dead air and the coughing into the microphone. But we've got... She says, Beggin' Megan is going to use her viewers to beg for breadsticks today. Oh, you're my topic today? That's weird. I didn't know that, Tug.
Wait. Did you put some fat people in the thumbnail? Is that what happened?
I did. It was a funny cartoon somebody made from the Felisa Flaw office. The Flaw office of Felisa Flea. It was funny.
It's just funny. It's like that's kind of a weird cell phone,
Yeah.
How do you know it's better? Because look at those fatties.
So apparently she thinks she's the topic today. Lies for dollars, all due to the hearing of my being in contact with the Florida bar when I mentioned it on my live stream yesterday. What's funny is that was all I said. That I was in contact with them. That's it. Perhaps I should mention how they contacted me regarding my response to an intentional false report against me made by her leader. Harassment? I think not. Oh, we'll get there, because you guys know I always bring receipts. I always have receipts for things. So don't worry, I'm going to show you all the evidence that you need. She says, let's talk about harassing the Florida bar for a second. Wasn't it you, Beggin' Megan, who was calling the Florida bar numerous times on Leslie? No, I never called the bar. I sent an email. And a few others as well.
Yeah, to get clarification on somebody's status where they had been penalized by the bar, right? Or I'm
Right.
sorry, retired in lieu of discipline. So they have been in trouble with. I swear to God, man, these people shill for the worst fuckers in the world, and then they're like, "Oh, why would you ask about them?"
And if she says a few on Bruce as well. No, I never contacted the bar about Bruce ever. No, there's no. I did not. I did send a press inquiry to the Florida bar to clarify Legally Lips's status and her claim that she could reapply, which I found out was false. They told me that no, she cannot reapply. Retired lawyers are not allowed to reapply for practice in the state of Florida. That's all that it was one email. I got one response and that was it. And then she says, who is the one that harasses the Florida bar? You, Megan, you dimwit. Really? Me? No, a press inquiry? I don't think so.
Dimwit, you are medium smart. What's up? If you're medium smart, by the way, these people are, I mean, Jesus, how do they breathe?
Dimwit. I'm a midwit. A midwit.
That's right.
Not a
midwit.
Dimwit. I'm a midwit.
Jesus.
Why can't they get it straight? I mean, it's literally like my tagline, medium smart. It's not that hard to figure out.
Midwit.
Even
I like that.
a dimwit could figure it out. Do you think people forget? This is accountability, girl. It's all on you. You are learning so much from your leader, aren't you? Accusing people of doing things that you are actually doing. Hashtag fake Megan begs again. I'm sure that's the only hashtag in the history of the world that is that. I don't know what she thinks she's doing with these hashtags. And hashtag harassing a state witness. LOL. A state witness? Who's the
state witness? Wait, what?
What?
What? What do you think you are again?
What? A state witness to what?
Aren't you what is it called? Oh, you're being sued, and the Florida bar is contacting you about the fact that you got reported. I don't think that makes you a state witness.
That is so crazy. By the way, yeah, she was reported to the bar. There's an open investigation on her for practicing law without a license. Because Jeremy Hales, through his attorney, filed the complaint that Ray Bone Crusher's motions are coming from villages where he does not live. She's sending his motions in for him. So did she write them? Did she help him with it? And if she did, that's practicing law without a license. So that's what that's about. She's under investigation. She's trying to make it sound like, oh, they contacted her to get, she said she never even got their notice that she was under investigation. Remember, we didn't know if she was going to respond or not because she was claiming she didn't even get the notice. So we'll see what happens there. But no,
isn't that typical though? They claim that they are never getting any kind of notices. Oh, yeah. Didn't we already pull that one?
Always, they're always saying that they didn't get stuff.
I didn't
by the
find
way,
out
guys,
about that. Yeah.
Make sure that you share this stream out because we are at a different time today. And so a lot of people aren't going to be expecting us to be here. So make sure that you share it out on your social media platforms. If somebody could go post it in the Facebook pages. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to post it on Facebook. That would be helpful. Maybe I should do that. But if you guys can make sure you get out and share it, because a bunch of people aren't going to know that we're doing this. I am not streaming at 8 tonight. I don't know if Tug's going to. Are you going to stream at 8 tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yes.
All right. Well, we're not, because I'm going to be out.
I'm not planning on it, but I don't know if I can fight the urge either. So I don't know.
You never know what might happen, with these people.
Yeah, that's
you
true
never
too.
know.
I love to live stream. I actually love live streaming. So
me too. It's always fun to be with the chat. It's always fun to be with you all, and it's always a good time. So make sure you get out there and share it. Let everybody know that we're in here. We got 1,400 of you here on YouTube, and I don't know who's on Rumble. I should probably go check. Let's see who's on Rumble. There you are. There's the Rumble ghetto. So we've got a couple people out there on Rumble too. All right, Rumble is asking for the super tips link, so I will put those here. I will put that there for them. Sorry, Rumble, I'm always forgetting about you. It's really terrible. Did I do the wrong link on YouTube? Is the super tips link on YouTube working? I think I might have written it wrong.
Oh man, too. Our prayers go out to the people in Minnesota. That's terrible what's going on there right now.
Oh my God, I know. I can't even think about it. My kid, I can't. I don't want to talk about it. I just can't.
I saw that. I was like, oh man. You know, it's terrible stuff.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, I think I put the wrong link on YouTube. I am really sliding today. Let me try it again. I'm not used to being here at this time.
Quit your sliding, woman.
I'm not doing well. What can I say? I got the wrong link. All right, I'm doing it again. All right, that should be fixed now, and it's pinned at the top of the YouTube and Rumble chats, so you guys should be able to find it there. Okay. Anyway, moving on. All right, so she had this epic shit fit without knowing what in the heck I was going to talk about today. Now, the name of the stream today is Anti-Hales, Harasses the Bar. And by the way, for those of you, if any of you are new here, if any of you are trying to catch up with the Jeremy Hales case, I'm going to try and give you a catch-up rundown in 30 seconds or less. Jeremy Hales is a big YouTuber. He's got 700,000 followers, and he got into a back and forth problem with his neighbor in Levy County, Florida. He got a stalking order against them. They won't stop stalking or harassing him, and so it ended up in court. There are now 8 court cases that we are following in this saga, including one that Tug and I are suing someone in, one of the Anti-Hales media ecosystem. And the Anti-Hales media ecosystem, well, there are a bunch of people who decided it would be a good idea to make YouTube channels and make their careers on trying to tear down Jeremy Hales and his career and his business. And they are now all involved in a lawsuit because of it, for tortious interference and all other kinds of things.
They're self-named too. That is a self-name. We are not nicknaming them the Anti-Hales.
Right. They call themselves the Anti-Hales, What the Hales media ecosystem. Their leader, you want to talk about leaders? Well, their dear leader, Bruce Manskin, who is an attorney, not a very good one, but he is an attorney. He has his license still. He is an attorney who created this thing. He created the What the Hales media ecosystem and made it his goal to, in his words, and I quote, destroy Jeremy Hales's YouTube empire, is what he called it. That's weird, isn't it, Tug? I mean, have you ever heard of a lawyer trying to destroy someone's YouTube empire before?
I've never heard one just bluntly saying, this is what I am. This is, I know behind the scenes, you could speculate, this is what they're doing, but I've never seen one admit to the things that we've seen from this guy.
I just realized something. Does my new Fox avatar have 3 ears? What the hell? What is in the middle of my head?
Maybe that's just your hair.
That's quite the cowlick.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a talk with ChatGPT about that. There's that something's wrong there. Anywho, so we have been following this What the Hales media ecosystem and all of the ridiculous things that they've been into, and in trying to destroy Jeremy Hales. So, I've been keeping records on all of the Anti-Hales YouTube. What do you want? Screeds? I don't know what we call these. They go live and all they do is just rip on Jeremy Hales and anyone who thinks Jeremy Hales is not a monster. Chat, it can't be the tail. Look, the tail's on the right side. You see the tail on the right here? It can't be the tail. So then it has 2 tails? No, ChatGPT is failing.
It's a mutant.
It's a mutant. It's a mutant. So yeah, we have all these transcripts, right? We've got transcript after transcript after transcript. Oh, I forgot to pull up last night's transcript, which is where this all kind of started. Got me thinking about all the things they've done with the bar. And they've done a lot of things with the bar as far as like contacting the bar about Jeremy Hales and his attorney. But last night, let's see if I can find it. Let's see. What is the date today? It's the 27th. So it would have been the 26th. Let's see. We get 8 to 6. There it is. All right. So last night, there was some talk about the bar, and it got me thinking about all the other times that they've brought the bar into this problem. Okay. So let's bring this up. This is funny. She thinks that this is all about her, but really it isn't. It's about what they've all been doing. Of course, Fleesa is a main character in this thing because she spreads all of their stuff all over the place, right? I mean, whatever any of these anti-Hales people are doing, she gets on and she, blasts it out there to the world. So she says, well, I had to jump off the phone with Kendra because I got a phone call from the Florida bar. Okay, so that's probably about the investigation, by the way, that she's involved in, right? The investigation of her practicing without a license. Hold on, there's more. There was a whole thing. It's really funny. I sent you a screenshot of it. I don't know if I just forgot to highlight it in here. All right, here it goes. Here it's Jeremy's an idiot. He's just an all-around idiot. But I'm thankful he felt the need to go after me this morning because I was able to send that to the bar. You know what she was complaining about? Look at this. This is so funny. She sent this to the bar. That's why I used the thumbnail. He put up a post about flaw something to flee or something like that. And it's like a picture of a Muppet. And y'all know I ain't no Muppet. I ain't no effing Muppet.
No, Muppets are fun-loving.
So now they're Muppet puppets, okay, but it's a picture of a haggard Muppet with a cigarette dangling out of its mouth, grungy like black hair. I don't have black hair either. That's not my hairstyle.
Wait, so she's haggard and grungy, but not black hair. I got you. I understand.
Yeah, she didn't have any problem with the haggard, grungy part.
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm gross and disgusting, but my hair ain't black.
She also didn't say anything about the cigarette dangling out of her mouth. Look, let's show the here's the picture she's talking about. The flaw office of Fleesa Flea. Who should we talk about today? Jeremy, Megan, Tug, George, Shizzy, Lynette. Look at this. It's so funny. God, is this funny? I love this. And look, I think is the cricket. I feel like the cricket's in the picture. Let me see.
Like it's got the Luthermobile in the back.
I know.
Gross.
It's got the golf cart with the loofahs. It's so funny. What are the books called? Let's see. It looks like one is Chat GPTing. That's funny.
God,
I don't know what the
funny.
other one says.
I can't believe she said that to the bar and thought, oh, I'm going to own this guy with the bar.
She sent this to the bar. Okay, so when I say that like these people are harassing the Florida bar, like what else would you call this? If you're sending satirical cartoons of yourself to the bar, you're like, look what he did. Look what he did. Look what Jeremy Hales did to me. And why? Why would you send something like this to the bar? They are investigating you for practicing law without a license. They are not investigating Jeremy Hales.
Oh my God, he made fun of me.
How is this an answer to why are you practicing law without or are you practicing law without a license? How is this well, look what he did. I have a right to do that because look what he did. Is she kidding? Like you're a dumbass, Fleesa. You're a dumbass.
You know what that Muppet is? It's a Muppetized flea. Look at it. That's what it is.
It's
like look
hilarious.
at its posture and everything. It looks like a flea that's been turned into a Muppet.
It is so funny.
It's not a haggard like woman. It's a Muppetized flea.
It's so funny. So look at this. And wait, she says, okay, it looks like I'm sitting at a desk, I guess, or so. Oh, and there's a white golf cart with 3 loofahs hanging from it. I'm sitting at a desk, I guess, or something. I don't know. And what looks like a garage with books on the desk. I'm like, well, the flaw office of Fleas of Flea. Yeah, that's what he came up with. Shizzy. That's what he came up after me discussing his video yesterday, doing commentary on his effing video yesterday, that he came out with this massive news. You know, everybody needs to know all about the 80% redacted info. He's going to tell you full of lies from some crazy person that's an old neighbor. Oh, Dave, and wait till the jury sees this. The jury ain't going to see shit. Dave said it wasn't even his neighbor. It was his brother's neighbor. Yeah, his brother's neighbor. Jerry's an idiot. He's just an all-around idiot, but I'm thankful that he felt the need to go after me today, this morning, because I was able to send that to the bar. Stuff which totally proved that I was telling the bar in the first place. So you were telling the bar that, like, he's making fun of me. You're like as bad as Leslie calling the police and being like, they're making fun of my lips.
Oh my God.
And
What a
yeah,
waste.
yeah. And then I made sure it showed the date, because the date's in the corner of my computer and I screenshot it. So I showed the web address and it showed what the Hales YouTube channel. It showed the post. It showed 5 hours ago, because that's when I actually took the picture, and it showed the date and time. Like, there you go. Here it is. Like, oh my gosh. What?
What in the fuck is
What
that
in the
even
actual hell?
Uh,
What in the hell, Felisa, are you doing sending this to the bar? And she says, I don't understand all this. So they got what they needed. Yeah, they needed that. They needed this cartoon of you. For what? That proves somehow that you're not practicing law without a license?
This isn't my law office. Mine looks better. Case closed.
This is so crazy. This is so crazy, you guys. This is like, I feel like sometimes we're reporting from inside the loony bin. You know?
I'm telling you, I feel like somebody's been playing like a year's long practical joke on me. This is the longest version of punked that ever existed. God.
Oh, good Lord. This is just so funny. And don't forget to hit that like button, by the way. The like button helps the algorithm. And also, please make sure you clickety-click on all my new videos. I've been doing shorter form videos, and I know a lot of you are enjoying those now that fall is here and the kids are going back to school. I have more time to up the content, so that's what I'm concentrating on. And I've been doing a lot of breaking down both the stories that we're covering here, the Hales and the Laura Owens story, but also branching out into a few new ones. Tug, did you hear about that Kentucky swingers town yet? It's crazy.
I don't think
Remember
so.
the judge that got shot by the
Yeah.
sheriff?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, it turns out that the judge was involved, maybe running a huge sex ring in the county.
Yeah, I heard about the allegations about all of that, and I remember when when that happened, the allegations were already there.
And
Yeah.
like, it went real quiet for a while, but now victims are speaking out, and finally the media is picking it up, and it's been in the New York Post now. There's multiple victims coming out saying that deputies would take inmates from the jail after hours up into the courthouse for orgies. For real. This is so crazy. With the judge. And I'm sorry, but like the mental picture that this is giving me. These are drug court inmates, by the way. And it's so bad to do to these people. So bad. Like, my God. And they're basically doing like extortion. Like, you have the orgies with the judge, or we drop the hammer on you. You know? Like, horrible. Anyway, I started looking into that, so I'm going to be doing more on that as well. Anyway, there's some crazy shit going on in Kentucky. So anyway, make sure that you support the channel, do all the liking and the subscribing, and also send the super tips, super chats, and running across the bottom of the screen, we also have Cash App, Venmo, other stuff you can use. So, all right, Guys, I am cracking up. I am cracking up at this. Let's continue reading this because this is so silly. So I was able to send that to the bar. It's so funny. You're sending cartoons to the bar, ma'am. What are you doing? It's a false report to the bar what he did. Who? What's a false report to the bar? Oh, what she's saying that him reporting her for practicing law without a license. Well, first of all, I don't know how it's a false report. He's saying, I think that's what she's doing. Can you please investigate this? Because Fleesa sent Ray Bonecrusher's motion and he lives in Iowa. She sent it from Florida, from the Villages. So it's perfectly reasonable for Jeremy to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Did she write that? And if she did, that's against the law. So they're asking for the bar to investigate it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a false report. It's just a report. It's not, he doesn't know that it's false. How would he know it was false? All of the evidence points to, holy crap, Lisa is doing something for Ray Bonecrusher here, which she's not supposed to be doing. That's what it looks like to me anyway.
That's the allegation for sure. And then they've done nothing to make anyone feel better about that.
All right. So that's what got me thinking about it. Okay. That's what got me thinking about the bar and how these people have been with the bar. There has been a long history, you guys, of the Anti-Hales media ecosystem bothering the bar. And I'm going to go back all the way to February of this year. And let's go to the February 20th transcript of the Flea show. Oh, hold on. My husband texted me something. I have to look at what his text is because he's probably telling me something important. Hang on one second, please.
He's like, oh my God, I listened to some of this content and I think you are in a loony bin.
He never listens to my content. So I can't check. I'll have her sister do it. Please ask your sister if she's going. Okay. To the concert. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Whenever I'm on a different schedule, like my husband has no idea. So if he's trying to get a hold of me and then I don't respond, like at 3 PM, he's going to be like, why aren't you responding? All right. So we're going to go to the February 20th Flea show. Share this. And we're going to go through a bunch of their transcripts and look at all the times that I could find that they mentioned the bar about this scenario. Check this out. And you know what? I didn't go and listen to it to see who's talking. So it doesn't matter because this is the Anti-Hales crew. It could be any of them. It could be Bruce, could be Fleesa, could be Lips, doesn't matter. Could be Volpe, could be Luthman, who knows? It doesn't matter. All right, so here's one. Something about been on the DUI channel before I picked it up. This is probably Bruce. Wasn't the question, it's from public bar profile. Okay, so here we go. We're going to share this then. So tonight, I'm sure Shockett is finding out tonight. Florida bar inquiry complaint from Bruce. Filed a complaint against Randy. And here's the reasons. The complaint versus Randy, part 3 exhibit for my 12B1 memorandum. Bruce filed a complaint way back in February against Randy. Now, here's the funny thing, Tug. We both know this because we've been covering a lot of court cases for a long time. Can you file a bar complaint that goes anywhere when the litigation is still ongoing?
Nay, that never works. And they know
No.
that. He knows that's the thing. These people are so petty and bullshit. They know this because they've said, like, he said something about, I can't get in trouble because litigation is going on, some shit like that one time.
Litigation privilege. Litigation privilege.
Oh my God. It's funny because that's not his only complaint about Randy. That's only one. You're talking about he filed one. When was that? Did you say?
Which one? Say again?
The Bruce complaint here they're talking about. What month was this one they're
February.
talking about?
February.
Okay, well, he filed another one in June. Yeah, that's when he was writing them,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's done it multiple times.
And here's the thing, any bar will tell you when you file a complaint and litigation is still ongoing, they throw it out, they pitch it. And they basically are like, let us know when the litigation is over. You don't file a bar complaint in the middle of the litigation. They never will look at it. They just won't.
Bruce, have you not been telling them that they're getting their stuff tossed? Because you would already know that.
Yeah.
Have you not been telling them?
Did you not tell them that the bar kicked it? Because I'm imagining they did. They had to have by now.
They would have
what
by
happened?
Now because the time's already expired.
What happened to your bar complaint from February, Bruce? Where did it go? Where did it go?
He knows it's done. He's just he's sitting around like, oh, they're pretending, something really happened with it.
Mm-hmm.
So funny.
So, okay, let's see. I think there's not another. Oh yeah, there is. Here's one. Here is the letter from Bruce, Randall Shockett. So a complaint has been made to the bar. I have a feeling more is coming because this Shockett character is lying left and right. It's not the first time he's had a complaint against getting in trouble with the bar, and it's not going to be the last. I have a feeling it's not going to be the last. Why? Because you're planning on more? Okay, so this is all the way back in February.
The admission of it. I have a feeling. Well, where does that feeling come from, moron?
Yeah. Yeah. So then we go over to April. Okay, so this is April 29th, litigation privilege stream. Let me share this. I was going to save this till tomorrow, but we could talk about it tonight. I filed a bar complaint against Randall Shockett, and earlier today I sent an email. They acknowledged the email, so the bar complaint is like official. They even gave me a bar complaint number. But if I can get you guys, you want me to, sure, let me try and find this thing. He could send bar. He does all that. I believe just look up pig farms. What? Pig farms?
Pig farms.
I believe.
They're talking about their return address,
Oh, maybe. I live at the pig farm. I believe that what Mr. Shaka did is like violates their canons. Here we go. My name is Michael Volpe. I'm an investigative journalist. I've been following the case in federal court in Florida and damn it. Am I
I was like, did I lose sound? I was waiting for a minute there.
I hope I'm not going to lose my internet. That's not good. But okay, it looks like it's back now.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Did something happen?
It looks like my signal's really low, and I'm not sure why. But anyway. So anyway, this is Michael Volpe now. So by April, we've got Michael Volpe filing, or as we call him, Darth Touch or Vomit, filing a bar complaint against Randy. What the hell would he have to file a complaint against him for? I think this is the one that they read out loud. And the reason why I never covered it at the time was because, frankly, these people are such idiots, and these allegations are so bullshit. Like that, I just didn't even think they deserved any airtime at all. So we didn't cover it at the time. But here's a second instance of one of these Anti-Hales people filing bar complaints against Shockett. And on this one, so that would be April 29th, they read through the entire thing. What do you think happened at that one, Tug? The one from
I'm
our
thinking
intrepid
since they
journalist
haven't,
friend.
yeah, I'm thinking since he hasn't been bragging about it, and since he's such an honest guy, that obviously he got kicked to the curb because no follow up, right? That totally tells me it got kicked to the curb. It got curb stomped.
Curb stomped. You know what? You know what's funny? I forgot about this. You know what this one was about? This was so dumb. This was so dumb. We actually should read some of this because it's dumb. So Mr. Shockett represents Mr. Hales as part of this case. Mr. Shockett could face potential lawyer fees for calling someone to a deposition, Amanda Martin, who had no relationship to the underlying case of defamation, extortion, and tortious interference. Well, says you.
No,
Says
he
you.
totally got it. I remember this one. I forgot all about it, where he
Me
didn't
too.
even know like the fundamentals that he was
Uh-uh.
complaining about. That I forgot all about this.
It was just like a Who's George kind of filing.
Yeah.
Who's George? God, he's such a dumbass. I mean, here, look at this. He says she had no relationship to the underlying case. Miss Martin was the assigned victim advocate for an unrelated protective order taken out by Preston against Hales, Martin's son. Unrelated? How is that unrelated? It is the case. This is the case. Like, is he crazy?
Just that
Martin's
bad.
son also
Just
got into
that bad.
Martin's son also got into some sort of altercation with Hales. And Martin, it's alleged by opposing counsel, was called merely to harass her and create YouTube content. What? Again, this is just this idiot believing all the things Bruce told him instead of doing one iota of any kind of investigation himself.
If I'm getting paid, am I actually believing someone?
Right. Right. God.
Just curious, if you pay me, pay me to write this. Well, I don't know if I believe it, but I guess it's a job, right?
God. I mean, I think in this one too, he screws up how that Amanda Martin was actually Jeremy's victim's advocate, and he's
Yes.
saying here
He
that
didn't know that at all.
yeah, he had no idea. He had no idea. Yeah, he had no idea. This whole thing is so stupid. So it said, prior to the assault, Mr. Hales never knew Mr. Cunningham. Number one is false. Miss Martin worked for Levy County, Florida. She had nothing to do with another Ohio protective order filed by Mr. Hales. Who said she had anything to do with the Ohio protective order? Like, he's just making shit up. It's so crazy. Now, the federal case is about all of these things. It's about the Florida stuff and the Ohio stuff. So it's not like because she had nothing to do with Ohio, she can't be part or a witness. It's just stupid. God, I love it when these idiots come in 2 years in and act like they know things. I get really annoyed about that, Tug, because we've done so much work, you and I.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how many
I mean-
hours have we spent digging into this case and
Even
reading
then, like,
every
okay, you're
document?
talking about a transcript there. All right. Well, reviewing transcripts and stuff is work. These people don't do any work whatsoever on any of it. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't go through.
Yeah, I
anything.
wonder if he ever read the deposition that we read every word of on our channels. Did you even read it?
Even the transcript that you're going over now, where you're going over like you went and you pull evidence when there's discussion of things. That way we're referring to their words, or at least the closest approximation you can without having to listen to that. But they don't do any of this stuff.
So he's claiming here that Shockett falsely created the impression that the nature of the relationship between Martin and Hales was much more intertwined than it was. That's important because he was on very shaky ground, and Schock had never explained how the testimony related to the case, and he should be investigated for demanding a frivolous deposition. However, my complaint, you know what's funny? Amanda Martin gave some of the most relevant testimony in all the depositions. Do you remember what it was?
No, not really.
She admitted that she knew about the signs.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
other,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
she knew other people had heard about the signs. So now we have more. She was the reason why we have more evidence that there were other witnesses besides Therese Granger and Zim, right? Therese, Brett, and Zim. There were other people. It was Amanda Martin got notice of it, and she had people, friends of hers, sending her pictures of them and stuff. Remember?
Mhm. Yep.
So that blows Bruce's theory out of the water that nobody saw
And
them.
nobody knew about it. Yep. They damage controlled hardcore after that too. Like, oh, but that's not what it said. Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
So he's, he accused Randy of lying and all this stuff. It was so much garbage. So there's another, there's more evidence there that they're harassing the bar with absolute garbage, because Amanda Martin was one of the star witnesses. She was a star deposition witness who brought out new information we didn't know before, that showed that the signs got around Levy County because she admitted that her gossip friends sent it to her. So this was total garbage. Calling the bar, alerting the bar to this alleged this bad deposition was like, no, I can prove to you that actually it was extremely relevant, and her statement there is going to end up being a major part of the case. Huge. All right. So, oh, look at this. Does Reality says, that is why only one other person needs to hear defamation for it to be defamation, especially in a tiny town full of gossip. Exactly. It totally got around. And by the way, Amanda Martin, one of the complaints was that Amanda Martin treated Jeremy Hales differently and bad because of the defamation. And she was supposed to be his victim's advocate, but she admitted to treating him bad. She admitted to making faces at him.
So it's nuts, man. That's your advocate that's been assigned to you. That's very professional.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, she had to leave that job after this. So don't tell me nothing happened. Don't tell me she was irrelevant. She was absolutely relevant to the case. So anyway, we're not going to go through the entire but he read out his entire bar complaint, this frivolous bar complaint, on April 29th. Now let's get over to May 26th. We're not done yet. We're not done. We have all kinds of more transcripts to pull to show the harassment that they've done to the Florida bar. May 26th, Mischief Mondays. We have, does anybody think he was candid on the bar application in Florida and they let him blah, blah? I would think after all these years later, however, 20 years later, that the Florida bar and whomever that is embodied by today would want to know about that, would want to see how that someone with that kind of record got in even all these years later, whether they say, I understand they don't really save the actual physical application or whatever, the document that constitutes the application after a few years, but that doesn't mean they can't investigate it. So this is them planning on, again, going to the bar to cause problems for Randy about a 20-year-old allegation about a bar application. What does that mean? Now that this needs to be brought up to the bar now.
You remember, too, how they promised their viewership that would turn into something?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And those of you who still listen to that show and like maybe you're fans of them or whatever should be asking yourselves, how come they never told us what happened with their bar complaints? Because they should have heard by now what happened to their bar complaints.
Yes, they notify you. They very much do.
And here they are planning to do it. Speaker 2, well, I guess it would be just like you have to write a letter to the bar saying, "Excuse me." And then Speaker 3, no, it's not that simple. And so they're here plotting how to do it, how to alert the bar, bother the bar, harass the bar about stuff that the bar literally cannot investigate a current litigation. They're not going to do it. So it's just harassment. And these former lawyers should know that. In fact, they do know it. This is just about harassing Randy, though, and trying to cause Randy to drop out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him
Oh,
to
yeah.
drop out of the case. That's really what this is about.
Unfortunately, they went about it in a way that probably, I'm going to guess, again, I can't speak for the man for sure, but I would say that they would motivate him very much. You know, if I read him correctly, I would say from any conversation I've had as him as my attorney, I would say he's a very motivated individual.
Yep.
You know, I can't speak for him on all of his stuff, but I can say when I have spoke to him, you know, like I said, when I wanted somebody that was going to have teeth, you know, to deal with the bullshit that we dealt with. And if I thought he would have been wrong, I would have looked for someone else. But no, he was definitely the one I wanted. I will say that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did. I felt very good about it. Again, you know, you see his name on stuff and you read it. You know, this is the thing that folks they don't get. I mean, these people have come after him enough that that will motivate you after a while. And he, you know, as far as these cases, you know, the stuff like for ours, again, the only one he can discuss specifically, or I would ever ask him to anyway, would be the one I'm involved in with him. But yeah, his knowledge of all this stuff is just it's amazing. It's amazing to sit down and be like, holy crap, you know, this is somebody that's definitely, they are invested in getting justice.
Mm.
And they've motivated him. I mean, geez, you know, I'd be motivated too.
So a couple days after this stream, we get to May 29th, and Legally Lips is involved now. I'm pretty sure she was on this one. And this one, so I think they're talking about the Northport source that filed the bar complaint against Bruce. But this was interesting to me too, because it says it's all about these opinions, but the opinions have to fit the narrative. Like, let's talk about opinions for a second. You've got people making up these opinions and they want to crucify you, right? Like someone, when they're involving themselves in a case, oh, you mean like Lips? Like, and attacking someone's client. And the person who's doing the attacking actually works for a law firm, a personal injury law firm, who actually protects the same type of clients that Bruce has, right? So, yeah. So when Bruce goes to let the firm, who, because this person runs some type of Facebook group, and she's actually telling everybody, you know, on her profile what firm she works for, and she's literally going after somebody else's client. This firm usually is protecting a client like Michelle. Let's decide, right? She goes up on a group. She starts questioning, you know, asking for people, you know, if anybody's got info to send it here, blah, 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 which is going against his client. He attempted to talk to her and he said, you know what, let me go. But what ended up happening was Bruce contacted the law firm, letting them know this is what's going on, right? And the girl didn't like it. So she went and made a bar complaint about Bruce. Oh my God. So yeah, well, I'm look at how funny it is. They think that it's not okay for the woman that he went after her job to file a bar complaint against him simply for saying, if anybody has the info these people are looking for, you can post it here, you know? But it's not okay. They're so scandalized that someone went to the bar about Bruce's behavior. But here they are plotting for months to go and filing at least 2 now we know of bar complaints against Randy. Where did they get the nerve?
They're just a bunch of fucking charlatans and frauds, man. These people.
And then they're talking about how that bar complaint was dropped and such good news. Yay, it was dropped. There's more in this one too. Let's see. So they're talking about the bar dismissal. It was the most ludicrous bar complaint. No, it's really not. The most ludicrous bar complaint is we're probably going to be reading at some point when it becomes available. And that will be the one that Leslie filed.
It's got to be amazing. It has to be. Oh my God, you know it is. I could just, I could feel it already. I could feel it from here. That's oh my God. I didn't really think I needed that in my life until just now. I do. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really do need that in my life.
Well, so this is what, look at how this is what they think is going to happen. This is why what's going to happen. This is what's going to, is that Hales, you see, it's going to catch up with Shockit for selling Hales on a pipe dream. Because what's going to happen is he's going to fail miserably, and then he's going to lose his bar license. Yeah, and Hales is going to blame Shockit, and they're going to be at war together. Boy, do these people have good imaginations, I tell you what. I mean, come on.
War? Are you? I mean,
no, they're not going to go to war together. I don't. And now, you know what's funny about that? So that was back in May when they were all still a big happy family, a big happy dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Since then, who's gone to war? Anybody? Where they're all fighting. They're all fighting and hating
Who
each
hasn't
other.
gone to war is the better, with each other. I mean, honestly, which ones of them haven't?
Good Lord. I can't wait, though. I really can't wait for all of these bar complaints that they filed to come out. And it really is harassment. Oh, what was the worst harassment yet, though, is one we haven't even talked about. And we didn't have time. I didn't have time to go through and redact it all, but I know, Tug, you've got it up. The email, the big email chain that we were all copied on, that copied Shizzy, that set off the emails that Shizzy wrote to the bar in response. Do you want to read?
So give me 1 minute. I'll pull it.
Read some of that, because I mean, this is harassment through and through.
Oh yeah.
Who wrote that, by the way? Was it Bruce?
It was Bruce who started it out, and then they all started getting into it. Like you had Lips and all of these other idiots. They were all getting involved, to harass. But yeah, Bruce is the one that they kicked it all off, and then after Bruce kicks it off, it just gets crazier from there.
Look at this. Smitty has a very good point here. He said, funny that Fleesa puts out a post assuming today's stream.
Did I just lose Megan?
Shit.
Megan, there you
are.
Back.
Damn it.
I can't tell. Sometimes, every now and then, if my internet gets spotchy, because we live in the podunk, that's why I'm like, is that me or is that you?
Oh man, it's me. There's something going on here today. I don't know what it is, but this is a great comment. Is she admitting she's the head of Anti-Hales? So she was sure that this stream is just all about her. The thumbnail literally said Anti-Hales harasses the bar, and she's taking credit for that.
And she's like, I am Anti-Hales. Yeah, you are the Anti-Hales.
That is so
I've
funny.
got that original email. 1 second. I have it redacted, actually, so I can pull it up.
Oh, you do? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's read it, because you want to talk about harassing the bar.
Yeah, and it starts out pretty simple, but then he gets crazier as it goes along. Especially, remember, after Shizzy got involved.
Oh yeah, he calls Shizzy a drunk and stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, it starts out with the whole mess of the Dear Florida, because you can see when he starts, you can see him attaching documentation here. You can see the June 4th mess, and he's attacked. Wait, that's the Florida bar. That's not the original. Give me a second. That's not the beginning. That's actually there's so many pieces of it. I was like, wait a minute. That's not there's a bunch. Give me 1 minute. I've got
There's so many. While you're looking for that, actually, I'll play it.
I'm going to clip the middle of it out, though, because I don't.
Okay, I'll play a couple. We'll go through some super tips. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5.
I got another bar complaint. They said I didn't pay the tab before driving home last time.
Jeremy, please let me see your poll. I've got plans for it.
Martin S., thanks for the 5.
But Fleesa has gone and done it now. Hundreds of people are giving Megan money now.
She hates that so much too. It's so great. SF, thanks for the 5.
For garlic dipping sauce to go with the super tits breadsticks.
Thank you, Nana Mary. Rozilla's Realm, thanks for the 5.
It's not breadsticks giving them fits.
It's the fact she has the super tits.
It's not
That could be.
breadsticks giving them fits.
That
It's the
could
fact
be. That
she
really
has the
could be. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5.
Some breadstick money to douse the Marlboro Witch of the South with some regular water and watch her melt down.
I made a bar complaint. They were closed during the day, and I needed a drink after dealing with Laura.
And Irina, thanks for the 5, says Megan fucks Pokemon. Okay. Shelby will talk. Thanks for the 20. Buckle up.
Oh,
This
yeah,
one's a
it
little.
does look like a Pokemon.
My
the
my
thing in the back.
character?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, it does. I know the one you're talking about. That's funny. Like a little what do they call that thing? The yellow one, right? Shelly will talk. Thanks for the 20.
Those goddamn what the Hales ecosystem idiots could actually get a job instead of wasting their time 8 hours a night on the YouTubes.
I remember being pregnant within 8 hours of meeting Guy for a date.
Sweetheart, you can't get pregnant without having sex.
I'm not sure about having sex and getting pregnant in 8 hours, but I do know how to have a good time. Or at least I used to.
At least I used to. Oh my God, that's funny.
10 Teresa Finn Writer Chick. Thanks for the 5.
What is that smell?
It's the smell of desperation from the Anti-Hales.
Yeah, it sure did. Boy, Fleeca's post today just reeked of desperation. Like, boy, did she panic.
It really does. There's so much butt hurt and please God. It's so funny. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of this. I was cutting out the middles of these. Lord, like there's like 6 of them that are really just back and I mean, it's nuts. So
It is nuts. Yeah. You ready?
Okay. Yeah. So
All right. I don't see it yet. Oh wait, there it is. Okay.
There. This is the beginning. All right. So with the beginning, Bruce writes, he doesn't know where he's going with this at first. So he goes to Overstreet John's in here and he's complaining, Randall Shuckett was admitted to the Florida bar on January 24, 2005. As detailed in the attached court decision, 97, he was rejected for admission to the Arkansas bar, which was upheld by Arkansas Supreme Court. Is it possible that the Florida bar admission standards were so lenient during your tenure as president as to grant admission to someone who's A, done the things he did as a dentist? Oh my God, I attach them all too because I'm a tattletale little bitch. Yes, I am. And B, additionally lied about it in a failed attempt to gain admission to the Arkansas bar? Or did he lie in the Florida bar application and this time got away with it? Now, copied are the journalists covering the case with him. Unless they respond, then I'm gonna smack that shizzy in his face. He really gets mad about that one, man. The issue of Shockett's admission to the Florida bar is a major topic in light of the clear lack of qualifications, recent conduct, cancel, and various lawsuits for one client. So this is how he starts. Now, again, I'm not pulling everybody's messages here. I'm just pulling a few things because he gets written back after that by this person. And they're like, yo, you're writing the wrong person here, you know? So he writes them back and he's like, oh, thank you. I didn't know who to tattletale to. So then he writes the Florida bar. That's the one I pulled up first on accident. But he writes, he's like, oh, well, the Florida, I'm forwarding below the email that was sent to Overstreet Johnson, the president of Florida Bar in 2005, who responded and clarified the Florida Bar doesn't have a role in vetting applications for admission, which is done by the Florida Board of Bar Examiners. So at her suggestion, I am contacting you. Attorney Randall Shockett. He's unqualified. So as attached here, I believe he must have lied. It must be investigated. Oh, he's so worked up there.
Please
So
remember that this is the same person that the Connecticut bar said they would no longer talk to him.
you
They
can
didn't-
tell why.
They would only take emails and they were complaining that like he was harassing them with so much communication they couldn't keep up anymore. Like they would only take statements in writing and like oh god, it was a mess.
Here's the next piece of this one. So he's like, to them again, dear Florida Board of Bar Examiners, Amanda, who answered my call, was very helpful in
Oh
suggesting.
god, he was calling them too.
Oh yeah, God knows, man. I bet you there's some awesome calls. You know, they were very helpful in suggesting I email to alert the board to a need to investigate the admission of Randall Shonkin. Oh. I like it. It's going to get into. He's a menace. I really like how he goes into polyflop. Oh, it's so good. As attached, it makes it clear he was unqualified to hold. I'm paraphrasing a little. This is all the same shit. He was expelled. He lied. So, how did he gain admission to the Florida bar with these credentials? I believe he must have lied on his Florida bar application, as he's done on his Arkansas bar application. It must be investigated because Shockett is a menace. He using his law license to carry out the polymop. That's right. That's my word, by the way. TM scheme on behalf of a single client to make income generated YouTube content out of legal proceedings. You want to know what polymop is? Because I know you're really on your seat, right on the edge of it. So it's protraction of litigation and multiplication of proceedings. Man, that flows off the lips like mud. I swear, what a terrible fucking acronym.
Yeah,
God.
flows off the lips like mud is perfect. Yes, that's exactly how it is.
The more they file, the longer they drag out litigation, more motions and proceedings along the way equals ongoing fresh litigation-related YouTube content. This is another reason I like covering this, because it pisses these people off that you don't let them slink into a corner. You actually talk about what they do because they hate it. You can tell.
And we show their receipt. We show the receipts. They never show anything. All they do is sit over there and like make accusations, but they don't show anybody the evidence of these things. They have accused me multiple times of accusing LMNOP of having Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a thing I have never accused her of. They have never once shown any proof that that actually happened. They just make it up.
Indeed. I mean, and it's not been working as well as it did. It worked at first. It worked really well. They were pulling some good numbers for a hot minute for, the channel size, but it blew up in their face after a while. Again, I guess when you tell people to believe somebody and fork over quite a bit of money for a long time and then just turn on them and say they're actually a liar and a piece of shit, maybe that hurts you a little bit. I don't know. But the more they file, the longer they drag out litigation and the more motions, blah, blah, blah. I'm not asking the board to become involved in examining his legal filings. For those, he will face Rule 11 motions, vexatious litigation actions against him. Remember, they claim he's a vexatious, but Lips isn't. that blows my mind, by the way. Randy's vexatious, but she's not. And is firm by
of course,
numerous.
according to Darth Touch himself, Leslie is the only one who filed vexatious litigation in this case.
Yeah. I mean,
Remember that?
and opened herself up to not only ridicule, but to lawsuit.
You know,
Yes,
it's funny. She's been awfully quiet.
Yeah.
She's been awfully. I think we're the first people on the planet who managed to shut her up.
Well, you know, I think they thought they could scare. Well, they thought they were going to scare you for some reason. I was like, of all
For
people,
sure.
like, I mean, really though, out of all of it, okay, like who would have been your weak link though? Like, there's none of us that are really a weak link there. You know, we're all mouthy assholes. You know, none of us are going to shut up and go away.
Yep. Nope.
Oh.
It just proves though that they don't know it. They didn't know who we were or what we did very well. They didn't do their research very well. Put it that way.
They had stepped up to so many people too, and in the past, and those people, you know, I'm not trying to be mean when I talk about them either. I understand, like, for most people, getting someone like that to go away, that's in their best interest. That's it. You know, if they shut up and they leave you, but they don't leave you alone. You know, like Lips has proven over time that these people, after the litigation, she refers back to it again and again, and she uses it to defame them. You know, she's defamed plenty of these folks. We see it repeatedly, and she uses almost like credentials, you know, even though there was no case, no decision, still uses it. This stuff, though, I mean, look at this. He's not asking them. They'll face Rule 11. I'm calling for the board to investigate his admission and, if possible, to reevaluate his qualifications. No, they don't want him to look at the cases. They wanted to pull his license. That was their big plan. Yeah. I mean, that's jacked up to do because this is opposing counsel. You know, so
yeah, he's currently in litigation with him at the time. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, by the way, I missed one. Here's Leslie's, by the way. Are we still going on that one? Because there's more.
Yeah,
we forgot about. There's more. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So
what was the date? What was the date on this, by the way?
June the 4th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, we're in perfect order because Leslie's comes after this.
Yeah,
Leslie's. Unbelievable. I actually made the mistake on accident. I made the right call on accident. That's funny because I've got another one here too.
Leslie's part of this too, which is funny. You know, she'll pop off in a minute. This is after, so Shizzy wrote in, he wrote a long thing there. And Bruce was like, this is to the bar now. Okay. So this is just to the bar because the rest of us are just, you know, BCC'd on it. This person, Shizzy Wiznut, is an open alcoholic.
This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one.
He's so butt. He's like, he has nothing to do with it. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a journalist show. You put him in this. And he's like, he's attacking me. Oh my God. Well, you tagged him into it, jackass.
Well, and this was in response to Shizzy writing the bar and being like, this guy is
into it.
Like, here's all the terrible things that he's been doing, and here's his disciplinary history. It was great. That was one of my favorite letters that Shizzy ever wrote, was when he responded to
my favorite. My favorite was when they tagged him into the mac and cheese thing and was like, if you want to write them any letters about it, why not? He invited him to do it. And he's like, okay, I'll write him and tell him what I think of you. Oh my God, that first response to that killed me. I thought I was going to die. It was so funny. So
Lips, God, this is funny.
Lips pops in. There's two parts of this. She's like, I am a retired Shizzy Wiznut.
Shizzy Wiznut.
Yeah, I'm a retired Shizzy Wiznut. It's like, what? So there are multiple Shizzy Wiznuts? I'm really confused there.
God, I love that she never checks anything before she sends it in. Not her court motions, not her emails.
She's like, I am totally a retired Shizzy Wiznut. And You initiated online harassment against me as evidenced by your live streams.
Oh my God. Why is
I'm
live
a
all in all
retired
caps?
shizzy Wiznut. And then she wrote another one. And she was like, please find a lawsuit I have filed against this group of YouTubers with timelines and exhibits to demonstrate they're initiating online harassment attacks. My checking the docket. It's case number.
The docket?
The docket. I'm suing this group of YouTubers. They are working together and attack anyone who is adversarial to Jeremy Hello YouTuber.
So wait. Does she want the bar to investigate us?
Yes. Yeah. 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 She asked
does
them
know
to.
they only investigate lawyers, right?
Yeah, well, this, I was like, this works as evidence. She does realize that as part of the evidence that we, packet that we can put together, she tried to get the fucking bar to investigate us. It's like, what? How? Why would they do that?
Oh my God.
Oh, they work together. They flood the YouTube and the social media forums to defame and harass people, including myself. They're initiated attacks. That is evidenced by dates in the timeline that demonstrate it. Sincerely, me. Yeah, and there's more letters in there, but those are the high points. There are 14 back and forths in there. Remember, Bruce, during this, while he's writing the bar, decides to attack Shara. Remember, that was like one big portion of it. But he's got the bar tagged into him attacking Shara.
Yeah, I know.
A federal witness in a case that he was involved in. He tags this federal witness in, and then he attacks them for the bar to see. I mean, it's just the fucking audacity of this guy, man.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
It's incredible. These people are. You're right. Audacity is a great word because it's like they just. It's so cringe. It's cringe. Is what I have secondhand embarrassment watching these people do what they do.
I am a retired shizzy Wiznut. It's amazing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so this one is Leslie. So now we have Lips getting in on the bar harassment, which is hilarious because, oh my God, Leslie, the bar knows you. They know you really well in Florida. The idea that you would enter into more communications with the bar that hates you, like literally hates you.
Indeed.
It's just so funny. It's so funny. So this is 6/16. June 16th, Mischief Monday with Legally Leslie. And here we go. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Let's make this bigger. Speaker 1 says, love that you did this. Speaker 2, love it, love it. The Florida Bar of Board Examiners has been alerted to the presence that Mr. Shockett may have omitted from his Florida bar application the information detailed in the Arkansas court decision. It is unknown if an investigation will be undertaken or if such would impact this case. For these reasons, I'm pursuant to the authority above, dependently, respectfully requesting the court deny plaintiff's motion for leave to amend complaint to substitute party, or in the alternative, require plaintiffs to provide a detailed explanation and proposed amended complaint, and to clarify that the amendment is limited solely to the substitution of Ray and not introduce further changes.
That is a really good impression of that terrible fucking accent. That is perfect, actually. You got it on very well. That's so I don't understand the inflection. Like it blows my mind. Like some of the you know what I mean? Some of the words are just, they feel random. It's so random.
Well, it's like it's totally made up, you know.
Yeah, it's totally just all over the place. When I speak, I have to do this to make it sound right. I don't know.
It's so weird. I mean, and we really should sometime go back over. I need to read some of this. I don't think I've ever really watched a lot of the things that she was on totally. And I'm
God.
sure she has said so much
We've
crap.
got to pull some transcripts off of those. Those would be amazing, I bet.
Well,
Especially
here's
when
some.
she's talking about suing us.
Well, yeah, this is about that. This is her. Additionally, pulling a large international audience, which he selects various international fans to launch online harassment campaigns against those who oppose them. So these are thumbnails. You guys will see what he has done, obviously, to harass and mock people that are adversarial to him, whether it be his neighbor or an adversarial attorney. Introduction to orchestrated attack against the plaintiff, which is me. The action arises from a deliberate, coordinated campaign of online harassment, defamation, and reputational sabotage, orchestrated by defendant Hales. I mean, she's reading her, little lawsuit. YouTube broadcasts include defamatory. Oh,
check this out real quick. Look at this.
Okay.
Somebody set this over.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to stop this.
It goes with our beautiful stuff.
Sticky
Look at that. Oh my God.
I love the flea and gnat. Oh
yeah,
God,
it's
so
beautiful
funny.
here. That sticky blue fly tape is the next step in home protection.
That is so funny.
Gnat and flea protection. Oh, we're all safe now. Oh,
I mean, how is it possible that Fleesa got herself a new co-host who calls herself Nat? Flea and Nat. I mean, how does this not tell you we're in a simulation for sure? And whoever's running it has a really hilarious sense of humor. Because that is too funny. I mean, the memeing, it's so worth it for the memeing. Oh my God. Look at this. Here's more evidence about the bar. Were calculated to destroy the plaintiff's reputation and livelihood, including providing sworn statements to the Florida bar. Okay. So now we know that Leslie submitted a bar complaint. And we're going to hopefully be able to get that at some point. And oh my God, it's going to be hysterical. But I just do have to ask the What the Hales media ecosystem. How has that worked out for you, all these bar complaints? And why have you not told anyone how it has worked out for you?
Yep, I think we know why.
I am challenging you, Fleesa, and anybody else, Lips, who filed the bar complaint. Bruce, what happened? What happened? What'd the bar do?
Yeah, why
you want to give a report about that? You know, they did report that the bar threw out the Northport complaint.
Oh yeah,
they reported that all day long.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to yours, Fleesa? What happened to all of theirs? Bruce, Leslie, Volpe. Bruce did too. What happened, Bruce? What happened, Fleesa? Why don't you tell us, since you're the mouthpiece? What happened, Fleesa? Why don't you show the evidence that you clearly have? I know they have it. They have to. So where is it? What happened with your bar complaints? You think they'll do a special broadcast tonight and tell us what happened?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they plan on that one.
So crazy. It's so crazy. And I just think, it's funny how this case, I mean, there's so much we could cover. I mean, so many different angles, but one of them that, bad lawyers are always involved in is harassing the bar organizations. And these people in particular have a history of that. Both, Luthman, Manskin, and Lips all have a history of doing this stuff with the bar. It's part of their strategy. harass the bar, and that's what they do to intimidate the opposing lawyers, the opposing, threatening bar complaints and all this other shit.
And many
But
of
it's
them,
not going to work
it
out.
works on some actually, because some of them do not want to deal with this insanity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which one was this? I got another one here. Another highlighted thing. Did I read this already, or what did I highlight this for? Oh, this was just because it was funny. Yeah, that's why I did that. Okay. He doesn't take this Facebook group down because he's controlling it. And he wants these narratives to get distributed. So on May 15th, he continues to be posted on this Facebook forum that I'm a transsexual. I'm crazy off my meds. I just want to grow my YouTube channel. I'm a disbar attorney. Within a day of this, over 500 people suddenly subscribed to my private YouTube channel. It wasn't private. What is she talking about? Private?
How could
YouTube channels are not private.
Actually, how could you subscribe to a private YouTube channel?
You wouldn't be able to. Clearly, it was public, you dumbass.
Yes, anything that is privatized, it doesn't show up publicly.
So 500 people subscribed to my private YouTube channel and begin berating me, making comments that I'm a failed disbarred attorney. So they're harassing me at this point. They'll subscribe and they start harassing me. What? I mean, this is so funny. I mean, we do need to go back through some of these transcripts where she was on, because I bet we're going to find a gold mine of stuff that she has said that we don't even know about yet.
Oh, I imagine it. I imagine we could have a lot of fun going through those.
Look at this admission. Look at this admission right here. They won't take it down. Nothing's being done. So I respond and I start to make a hysterical video series called the Hoedown Hillbillies, in which I did not publish under my name. I simply gave it to all the defendants and I said, do what you wish with these videos. What? But she did publish it on her YouTube channel. She opened up a new one called Hoedown Hillbillies, remember?
Oh yeah. She's telling us all about how she
lying.
But she's saying I gave it to all the defendants. See, I mean, they're like, here's this material. We're totally not working as a group though.
Yeah. Now they start branding me under the name of Lips on May 19th. Yeah. So
Didn't you brand yourself by Lips though?
She did. She changed her YouTube name to Lips or Hot Lips or something. Now I'm going to have to listen to the audio because it looks like the transcript screwed this up, but I would like to know what this says. On May 19th, Hales and I think George host a live. And again, in this live, they discuss me being a disbarred attorney. I immediately following this live, we send a cease and desist letter attaching it in Hale's response is to you in the court. So he does not pay any credence to our cease and desist. He doesn't listen to our garbage cease and desist. May 19th, we file a lawsuit against Hales and George and Hip. And in the lawsuit, we explain, and then during the same time, we start sending cease and assists to defendant Fox because she's writing things. What did I write? I was writing things.
I don't remember you writing. Oh,
I didn't.
But then again, I think it's a conspiracy saying that somehow in some way you have control over the Facebook group too, maybe. I don't know.
But I was writing things. And then she responds, calling my husband as an attorney, sending a cease and desist, a dummy. Oh my God, she called my husband a dummy. I did. I said, dear dummy, your wife posted revenge porn of me. Maybe you should see to that. That's
It's really weird that the person that you wrote it to, though, did not respond. You know, the guy himself didn't, but
Yeah,
she
no.
knew right about it. That's
But,
strange.
yeah.
Almost like, maybe she wrote it.
Then May 21st, hate groups start popping up, mocking me again, mocking me across the board. Oh no, people were mocking you? A person with a
That's what
public
makes a group
YouTube
a hate
channel?
group, because they freaking she starts up a YouTube channel. She wants all this attention. She leaves out the fact that she wrote her her stuff asking for, let's see, who did she write about? 2L and what, Miltoast, that she did her legal breakdown, and she asked for people to contact her. So people started contacting her. And she's like, oh my God, I'm being harassed because people are contacting me when I asked for it. It's crazy.
Look at this. It's amazing how felons, disbarred, wig-wearing, Botox, botched plastic surgery people flock together, clearly lumping the disbarred person with this group. Yeah, they were talking about paint chips, you dummy. Paint chips. There's a disbarred attorney who's a felon in this case. His name is Richard Luthman, and that's who they were talking about, not you.
All about Richard, because she shared some material that he created.
Look at this. There was also a live chat comment referring to the disbarred Florida attorney. Well, I'm the only Florida attorney, right? No, you're not. Richard Luthman lives in Florida. He is a disbarred ex-felon attorney.
Yes.
What are you talking about? You're not the only Florida attorney who's been, that we're talking about here. Oh my God.
Yep. Well, listening comprehension is very difficult.
So this is so funny. So we're going to have to get into that at some point later. I'm going to have to go through all of that.
I got to call. I got to meet up.
Yeah, you got to go. I'm going to get to super chats anyway. Thank you so much for being here so early. Appreciate you. All right. I don't know if he's staying or going. Where'd you go? Oh, he's got a call. All right. Doesn't matter. We're going to get to, there he goes. Goodbye, Tug. Thank you for being here so early. I appreciate that. All right. So we're going to get to the super tips and the super chats. Patrick W., thanks for the 2. Finally starting early by 4 hours. Not always late. Right. Not always late. Jane Chu, member for 11 months. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And Jane Chu, thanks for the 2. And Auntie M, thanks for the 10. Megan breadstick bucks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carol Madsen, thanks for the 5. For you, not the haters. I appreciate that. And Palmer Archer's Homestead. I can hear the walrus Fleesa screaming now. Anna Nowakowski, thanks for the 10. Make Fleesa cry. I don't think she can cry. I'm not sure that all the crying I've heard on that show, I think, is a put on. I don't know. I could be wrong. It seems that way to me. It doesn't seem real. Dwayne Rapp, thanks for the 5 for the breadstick money. Appreciate you. Girl Racer, thanks for the 2. Just because she watches doesn't make her a stalker. That's right. Alias, thanks for the 5. 10 minutes in, and this live has 10 times the likes that post got. Man, that post was funny. She's paranoid. 9-pin bowling 1969. Thanks for the 10 and the super sticker. Appreciate you. Jenny 8675309. Member for 2 months. Take me to your leader, Megan. Yes, I don't have a leader. There's just a lot of voices in my head, I got to listen to them all. Georgie's Life Unfiltered. Thanks for the 2. Love you, Mama Fox and Tugglesworth. Thank you, Georgie. DeFloofy Cab, member for 2 months. The Overlords are happy to be in the Muppet Mafia. I love DeFloofy Cat. Lizard King FL, member for 5 months. I'd be happy to send you a couple degrees. It's 92 here and it feels 96. Fall starts sometime in November. You must be like in Arizona or Texas or somewhere. Cat Watcher, thanks for the Canadian 10 pest control money in case there are any fleeces lurking. That's funny, and I like your Muppet squirrel. Sounds of Voss Life, member for 9 months. Timu Crew supports the Amazon crew. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Hazel Monty Engel, member for 4 months. It's the BS antenna. It's funny. Yeah, the third ear. Bunsen Rockenstone, thanks for the Canadian 5. Baking garlic breadsticks, cry more ecosystem. Jemba Rogue, member for 3 months. Timu Crew supporting Mama Fox and the Muppet Mafia. I appreciate you, Timu Crew. Kevin A, thanks for the $1. Maybe not. Gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Wow. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 10 of you. Now that you're here, you can't get out. And Rhea Norman, member for 10 months. It's good to see you, Rhea. Megan and Tug, we need some ideas for the signs and banners. Maybe Better Call Fleesa. I was wondering if I should make a G-string for Lynette. Oh no. God, no. Terry D, thanks for the 5. I've been waiting for this day for a minute now. I would love to hear the happy birthday song, as today is my 64th birthday. Well, ask and ye shall receive.
Happy, happy birthday from both of us to you. Happy, happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday. We love to have you here. Happy, happy birthday. Here's to another year.
Happy birthday, Terry. I hope that your 64th is a really great one. And, one of the things I really like about getting older is that I feel like as much as being young is great for the body and you don't have as much pain, that's for sure. I feel like I'm so much more myself the older I get, so much more secure in who I am and what I think and why I think it, that I feel like age is a thing I wouldn't want to give up. I would like to have a young body that doesn't hurt, but I would like to have my older mind, I think, because I've changed a lot. I've changed a lot, and I feel for the better over the years. Jack's mom, thanks for the 2. She got as butthurt as lips over Muppet cartoons. Yeah, she really did. It really bothered her. But look, Fleesa, your show is the hub of the What the Hales media ecosystem. So, and it's nice of you to admit that you know that, because clearly all of the anti-Jeremy Hale stuff is coming from that channel, and that's where all the evidence is. Jada, thanks for the 5. As Randy laughs out loud, look at me, daddy, I'm a real criminal now. Juliet Morgan, thanks for the 2. Thank you again for standing by What the Hales. Well, on this channel, I stand by what my beliefs are. And my belief in this case is that Jeremy Hales is in the right. And I always stand by what I believe. It's funny when people say that they think I'm doing something disingenuous, that I'm only standing by Jeremy Hales because of the subscribers or I don't even know, or the YouTube content. Anyone who's ever watched this channel knows that I have taken stances that are unpopular at times. And I do not change my mind, because if I really believe it, I just can't do that. It's just not me. It's not who I am. And so I feel the people who say these things just don't know me at all. They never did, Something to bark about. I love your name. I just saw Bonnie Raitt in concert, and Something to Talk About is one of my favorite songs. She was so good, by the way. Thanks for the 2. Hey, y'all. Love you guys, and hope tugs the does that say it's not throat? Hope tugs the something. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it's well wishes and he appreciates it. Thank you. Something to bark about. Double Karma, thanks for the 5. Oh, Megan, you just jinxed it. Never say the Q word. There's going to be a flurry of Leslie posts and motions. Oh, God, I hope so. She was supposed to respond to our lawsuit and she didn't. She put in another filing for another extension. I'm dying for her to respond. I can't wait. Charlotte Bauman, thanks for the 30 super sticker. Whatever money that is, I don't know, but I'm thank you for it. Lawanda Lavarnway, thanks for the 5. A penny for the first 500 lies the What the Hales have told. Oh boy, you'd be a rich woman. Sheila 1252, thanks for the breadstick money. Thanks for the 5. Appreciate that. And Lizard King Florida, thanks for the 5. What? The Florida puts me, the FL puts me 12 minutes from the Villages, and I'm about an hour from Ottist Creek. Well, stay out of Otter Creek is my suggestion to you, because it doesn't seem like the safest place. All right, we're headed over to Super Tips. We have a couple more over here. Mary Lankins, thanks for the 5.
Megan, is that your super tit on your head? When I said free the super tits, that's not what I meant. You need a box to protect it. Love, Nana Mary.
Aw, thank you, Nana Mary. I appreciate you. Rosalind Duke coming in with the 1269.
The only visual I get when hearing these filings is a dog dragging its butt across the carpet.
Why would you let a dog do that, dear?
That was John, not a dog, you slut. Shame on you. Enjoy hell. I'll pray for you.
Hey, Liarnet, I'm moving to Florida if you need legal advice. I'm an excellent lawyer.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Let me quickly check. Let's see. I got to go over to Rumble because I always forget Rumble just in case. Okay, Rumble's good. Let me check the Cash App so I don't miss anybody, because I did miss somebody on Cash App yesterday. So let me thank Debbie Baker. Debbie Baker, thank you for the 25 yesterday. I'm sorry that I missed you yesterday. And let me make sure that I got everything on the Venmo. Yes, we are good. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in super early today. I appreciate that. And, I will see you tomorrow when I will be on with Tug. Let's see. Let's play you a song to get out of here. Somebody told me that they wanted to hear that I had forgotten to upload, and I did, Off You Flock. I haven't uploaded it to the channel yet, and I need to. So let me play that one, because that's always a fun one. If I can find it. Where did I put it? Good Lord, I have too many of these. Ah, there it is. All right, let's see. There it is. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow night.
Go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? Go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? Dear Bruce, go flock yourself, Bruce. Don't email me again, serve me or shut the flock up. Dear Bruce, go flock yourself, Bruce. Don't email me again, you may serve me or don't, but shut the flock up and leave me alone. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Megan Fox, go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? Go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? Dear Bruce, go flock yourself, Bruce. Don't email me again, serve me or shut the flock up. Dear Bruce, go flock yourself, Bruce. Don't email me again, you may serve me or don't, but shut the flock up and leave me alone. All the best, all the best. to be locked in a zoo. It's a free parade and sick of their games. Throwing fits over speech only makes them look weak. There's only one response for these weirdos in my inbox. Go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? Go fuck yourself, off you flock, flock up and die. What the flock? What the flock? Dear Bruce, go flock yourself, Bruce. Don't email me again, you may serve me or don't, but shut the flock up and leave me alone. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox.
Flock off.
Go flock your sky, off he flocks, flock off and die. What the flock? Go flock yourself, don't ask why. Off you flock, flock this guy. Go flock yourself, off you flock, flock off and die. What the flock? Go flock yourself, off you flock, flock off and die. What the flock? Go flock yourself, off your flock, flock off and die. What the flock? All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox.
This flocking guy. Flock him, flock them, flock everybody. Off you flock.